Is friend.tech the game-changing social FID app that we've all been waiting for, or the biggest crypto Ponzi scheme in disguise? Okay, so decentralized social networks, or shortly DeSo, are a new trend and a headliner in the crypto ocean. And yeah, lately we already covered this topic, but today we're diving deep into a project that is still creating massive waves. So it's called friend.tech. And indeed, friend.tech has taken the crypto community by storm with a whopping 110,000 unique users in just 2 weeks. And it's even surpassed Ethereum in transactions per second. So this project is already generating nearly $2 million in revenue, and its current TVL is like $36 million or something. And yeah, it's got everyone talking about it. Yeah, not good things in particular. So fast forward a month since its launch and the dust has settled, a lot of good analytics emerge covering what's happening behind the curtains. So based on the facts and some theories, I think it's time to examine friend.tech's impact on the crypto market. So is it a force for good, or could it spell trouble for the crypto world? Let's find out. Okay, so what's the deal with friend.tech, you ask? Well, it is a Web3 decentralized social network built on Base, the Layer 2 blockchain from Coinbase. And it brands itself as the marketplace for your friends. Basically, users can buy and sell so-called keys linked to Twitter, now X accounts, granting access to private in-app chat rooms and exclusive content from their favorite influencers. Yeah, imagine like buying a key to a private chat room with some famous person like Elon Musk or Taylor Swift, so you can directly connect with them and ask your own questions or anything else. So in short, this is the concept behind the friend.tech app. And yeah, seems quite nice. So why is everyone calling this project the biggest crypto Ponzi scheme? But first, let's talk about the harsh reality. You see, in the crypto world, skepticism is as common as Bitcoin transactions. And yeah, most projects are harshly criticized for abandoning their original ideas and becoming nothing more than Ponzi schemes, leaving little men behind while lining the pockets of the wealthy. And indeed, friend.tech's focus on superficial aspects and social pyramid schemes raises questions about its true impact on democratization and equality. The project has sparked a passionate debate among investors and crypto enthusiasts, resulting in one ex-user under the name Dragos putting out a mega thread about friend.tech. So his main arguments revolve around 7 main points with, both sides, like bullish and bearish. And I gotta say, this thread is super informative, exhaustive, covering lots of details and different opinions. I really like that, but it will take us forever to analyze all this information, so you can check it out on your own later. So let's just here try to extract the main arguments, adding some comments from our end. Let's start off with bonding curve. First, it is extremely steep and allows the price to be moved a lot by a few buys. The problem is that if you remove the bonding curve, there is no liquidity left on keys. And if you make it less steep, you kill your own fees and you make speculation less interesting, requiring more buys and sells, which results in everything becoming too flat. That is why the current model is great for speculation, plus the main reason the platform can rake in as many fees as it does. So what about bearish view? The market should allow the real price of the key to be determined through an auction. This also highlights the vulnerability to bots attacks causing price manipulation. So what about bullish view? Firstly, it emphasizes the attractiveness of constant price growth, and this model definitely appeals to new users. Then impressive commissions generated in TVL figures, so all endorsing the project's success. Besides, it suggests a solution to high key costs by allowing creators to create sort of events by selling additional cheap keys, taking most of the proceeds for themselves. Number 2, and it is reflexivity. Warrants a mass exodus if creators fail to satisfy key owners. Then the bonding curve, unlike NFTs, has instant liquidity. On the other side, the more people join the app, the more people's shares go up. So they are encouraged to use the app more, and there is more utility in the app, and more people join in eventually. Right now, people come for these speculation reasons, like it was with yield farming back in the days. So profit motive. But later, they can discover they actually love using the app and engaging with others. Next, and it is revenue model. Firstly, critiques the model of one-time access fees versus monthly subscriptions that many projects use nowadays. Plus, the app is all about constant trading, which will gradually freeze over time, meaning creators will no longer receive commissions and simply will lose motivation in content creation. On the other hand, it obviously highlights the benefits of friend.tech in connecting creators and just simple folks, and also fostering alpha opportunities. Like back in the days, these influencers won't even look at your DMs. But what do you say now? Besides, it's 5 months before token distribution, so the team has plenty of time to get flexible and correct early mistakes to achieve this scalability. So yeah, let's proceed with scalability. Firstly, this bearish view expresses concerns about chats becoming unmanageable with increased user numbers. Then points out that steep bonding curve might limit price growth and deter creators. However, the bullish view says smaller room sizes actually contribute to the magic of the app, making chats more intimate. And also, the conversation quality is about to be high. Besides, alpha influencers usually prefer small, well-designed chats rather than big ones. Besides, it's the first app that built a different way of onboarding real users through creating a wallet inside an app without managing complex seed phrases and other stuff. So you can constantly top up the balance via credit card without the need to use bridges or P2Ps. Number 5, and its metrics. And let's start with bullish view first. Obviously, the project boasts a high daily transactions numbers, like 200 to 500K with the last 4 days. And also a substantial number of unique users, like 157,000 users. But for the bearish view, it highlights potential issues with token distribution and market saturation. Next, let's talk about sentiment. There's an opinion that friend.tech's shilling is actually the shilling of the very few surviving crypto influencers who are now earning pretty good commissions. Like for example, take Kobe, over 1 million points in the first week and 200K in the first month in commissions. Besides, no one will pay thousands of dollars for a chat, especially if they can just be found for free. Well, if you know where to look for. But for the bullish view, friend.tech was actually present at the recent Token 49 event, and overall, it's all over crypto Twitter. And finally, app value. Bearish view argues against the need for numerous keys, considering the overlap of information across chats. Besides, if you use free crypto aggregators, you actually don't need hundreds of keys, especially since most of the information travels around from chat to chat, usually just changing the tags. But what about bullish view? And yeah, people love direct access to their favorite influencers. And also, there might be increased interest from crypto funds pretty soon. So, is this project good or evil? Overall, friend.tech reminds me of actually several crypto settings at once. On one hand, it's like Binance Smart Chain shitcoin mania, when any random accounts with some good followers presence can actually take off like Binance Smart Chain shitcoins back in early 2021. On the other hand, it's like NFT mania of May 2021, where there was a clear Twitter trend and overall euphoria, and people made money, paid royalties of 10% of the platform or creators without actually thinking even a little about how this would affect future liquidity. Besides, friend.tech itself has lots of red flags. Just to start with, it's just swarmed with bots. Then the project literally has no privacy policy requiring registration through Google or Apple. It can tweet, retweet for you, and says connected with your X account until, of course, you revoke. Users are required to deposit money before testing the app. There are no disclosed ad partnerships, and the team is actually anonymous. Not to mention, friend.tech still might have some security issues, as we told you in our previous video about a leaked database. For now, the main thing that can boost the popularity of friend.tech keys is active communication on the platform and, of course, the benefits that come from it. However, at the same time, there's this weird thing happening. Like there, you can buy a key to one of the Circle CEO for 0.19 ETH, or get in touch with the new guru or founder of the friend.tech for 8.46 ETH. So which of them will be more valuable to you? The value distribution is still far from being perfect there. So guys, to sum up, I'd say that friend.tech has some real potential to actually impact global communities positively, creating a more inclusive and equitable platform, spreading the word about crypto and speeding up the entire crypto adoption process. However, friend.tech is actually not without its challenges, especially with the project's focus on financialization, its potential to perpetuate inequity, and also not to mention its dependency on constant user and cash flow. So overall, it actually could become the largest pyramid scheme since 2020. And as we said earlier, most crypto projects are actually built according to this Ponzi scheme. And you should understand this, just live with that. That is why you either manage to make some money on the project before it scams itself, or just lose it. Or just don't get involved in such projects at all. So what I'm saying here, it's up to you to weigh all the risks and rewards. But luckily now you know them. After all, in crypto, fortune favors the bold, or not.